What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be doing a interrogator build where I try to get as many multi-elemental status effect weapons as possible. So the Nishanka Bolt Shark would be pretty cool since I can add a bunch of different bolt effects to that and then potentially have them fire an Nova for the last shot. That's probably the one that I want the most here, but there is also the Wave Cooker, which can burn and freeze. The experimental plasma charger can burn and freeze, stuff like that. There's probably a couple more I'm forgetting. The cryo cannon can burn and freeze, so just a bunch of that stuff. Get as much potency and status effect stuff as possible. Let's grab the early mining speed since that's pretty important for this map. Helps you move around and grab a bit more resources. Let's go with the flamethrower levels. Getting a few overclocks for that might help me out a bit in the early game where I will be pretty weak. And if I get shellbacks, I probably won't even be able to hit them with this build, so... well, on the first, maybe second floors, so... more damage I can get early on, the better. Let's go with the early gold scanner, I think. That will give me a lot of value throughout the run. Divers is not bad though. Got the Bolt Shark. That's the only multi-elemental here. I guess I'll grab a bit of XP over damage. Grab the Bolt Shark levels wherever possible. Since I really want to try out the 4-elemental Nova if possible. Even though it's probably not even that great. There also is some sort of bug with the Bolt Shark. I slowed down the video when I was doing just the acid plus electrical together, and it looked like even the acid looking bolts were just dealing electrical damage to enemies. Someone said that they might have been applying the relevant debuffs, but the initial bolts were dealing electrical for some reason. So there's something funky going on with that, but I don't know the exact specifics of it. Let's grab a bit of armor instead of damage. Probably the stat I want the least for my weapons on a build like this. Potency for the extra status effects, and then fire rate or reload speed to apply them a bit more often. Should be quite a bit more nitrous somewhere. I only have 25 so far. Thankfully, no shellbacks. Maybe this run is actually playable. Oh, there's a bit up there. Pretty awkward spot to mine with elites on me now, though. Did get a little bit of mining speed. Let's take the reload, I suppose. It's not a great stat on the flamethrower, but probably helps a bit more than damage still. Flamethrower has pretty high uptime by default, so stuff like reload and lifetime don't actually increase how long it's up that much. Big damage or a Bolt Shark level. I guess I'll take that. It's like 3 rarities higher or something. Potency or decent XP. I'll try some XP here. Fire rates, I want that for the Bolt Shark. more fire rate and reload speed, the more often I can trigger the Nova effect with the level 18 overclock. Bull Shark might have 3 unstables. I guess I'll take damage, so it might not be guaranteed though. Wave Cooker works, that has burning and freezing if I can get it to level 18. So that's 2 weapons that I would really like to get up to 18 now. Wave Cooker level. Reload speed or potency. I think I do want to focus the Bolt Shark here and really try out the multi-element Nova. So we got the Firebolt, which is actually going to be not much of an increase currently, since it's just replacing one of the others. That's a decent HP. And I will need some survivability on a very status effect focused build. Reload speed for beam. Probably just take the level here since I do need a lot for them. I probably missed a nitro cluster somewhere since I only got up to 49 with a scanner for it as well. Paint job is pretty helpful. Ooh, decent reload. Another reload. Damage, it'll give me a level. Another level. Well, it's leveling pretty quickly at least. And then cryo works, neither of those work. Cryo can add the burn effect with one of the balanced overclocks. Do I have any pickup? I should probably grab a decent amount here. Well, I guess we're getting even more. I'll take another reload. Should have pretty quick reload on that now. 2.93, that actually seems extremely slow with that much. Paint job. Add the cryobolt so I can get the 4 elements Nova now. I can probably wait for something that's not super useful to me. Big status damage. Grab some cheap levels for the wave cooker. I like the width. That gives you a lot more AoE with it. And a bit of HP.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Beam upgrades would normally be pretty good, but they don't affect my highest level weapon here, since I got the Nishanka pretty early. Another potency. So the Bolt Shark's going to be a pretty weird mishmash of elements until I can get one of the stable or the unstable effects that allows you to apply all of them at the same time. But right now it's going to be pretty weak. Decent potency into an overclock. I'll grab some extra reload. Try and keep the flamethrower on him to finish him off. This is a pretty bad loot crate from him. Might take the extra mining speed since I could still use a bit more for the map. Well, I'm gonna need the levels on the cryo cannon since I might need to get that up to level 12 to even get the burn effects. I could grab the XP scanner. Mocap's not bad. XP scanner is by far the worst of the scanners, so I think I will just grab that. Probably would have taken a gold or nitro scanner. Damage or potency? Damage doesn't really affect the status effects, so I guess we're going here. Especially with the damage debuff that I got from the other overclock on it. Trading damage for a ton of potency. Looks like that's about all the resources. We can get a little bit more nitro with this scanner. No magnets, it looks like. Reload speed, sure. Let's reroll that. That is decent. And it's just flamethrower levels anyways, so I'm down to go for that. It might not work on the Nishanka even with the fire upgrade though, since it doesn't add any actual tags to the weapon. Another wave cooker level. It's too bad the beam upgrades aren't that great with full Nishanka here. I guess I'll go ahead and grab it and see how it works out. We didn't even get the Unova effect since, yeah, it does have 3, so I guess I have to take the Bolt Volley here. Bit more status or a cryo level, probably have to take that. Yeah, it feels really bad when there's a specific unstable overclock you want, and then you get all the way up to level 18 on the weapon, and you just find out that you can't even do the one that you want anymore. Another cooker level. Big status damage, I think I will grab that. Fire rate's okay, probably need the levels here. Big reload speed, sure.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
Oh yeah, I guess having the Bolt Shark and the Wave Cooker lets you get medium reload speed, which isn't bad. Since that still seems fairly slow. 2.25 with all the reload speed I've gotten on it. More movement. That's expensive for what it gives. We'll grab some reload.
Let me try again.
Luck.
Power up my kin.
A bit of HP.
Let's
Cheap
shake it
wave
up.
hooker and a cheap cryo.
My favorite.
Got the
This
burn,
one
so that
almost
one
makes
is good to
it too
go. I'm out of nitra, so I guess I'll hold that and maybe hope for some gold tipped bullets later on
Get to work.
to go with my gold scanner.
To be killed and gold to be mined.
With a damn box feeling on them. You know it's fun to win.
The bad thing about being locked to this overclock on the Nishanka is that it only has 6 bullets per round, so it would be better off with just having 3 different bullets instead of 4. It would fire 3 and then 3. With the current setup, it fires 4 and then 2, so I'm not really gaining much by having the 4th type with this overclock. But you can't really know that until you hit level 18 and see what unstable overclocks you get anyways, so you're kind of screwed with that. I guess a bit of crit chance here. Those are all kind of bad. I already have a ton of mining speed, or I would have taken that.
Too much crap in the way. The supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Think you can kill me? Don't think again.
Level 3, probably too early for that. These are pretty terrible though. I guess I'll get a bit of XP as the roly boys bounce into me.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming.
Let's see, 3rd floor. Could get some value from luck still. I'll try it.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up. Exit completed.
Another cooker level. Still need 7 on that to finish off the multi-element build here. But that is still pretty easily doable. And the Nishanka is actually pretty good at hitting elites. I believe it targets the highest HP, and it has 50 piercing, so it's guaranteed to hit them even with enemies in front of them. Decent reload into another overclock. Got the double potency effect. That's the combo I was looking for with that double potency and the extra width, so I can AoE as much as possible with the multi-elements.
Watch it. The threat level is increasing.
300 gold. If I can get the gold tip, that's going to be pretty good. Reload, that's okay. Probably better than those. It seems like the most important stat for the Nishanka with this build, since it fires the entire clip in like half a second. That and potency. Big reload speed for just those two? I don't think so. I don't care about that one that much, so I guess we're just grabbing another Nishanka level. Another cooker level. Great stat for it.
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you when you return.
That's pretty expensive. But, oh well.
Legendary upgrade. How can I not?
Yeah, that probably doesn't apply to the Nishanka. I think it would be in this section if it did. Tag Mastery. Yeah, fire, so probably pass on that. I guess we're looking for gold tipped. I'm out of nitra anyways.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
After this, I'll take the longest shower. Stick to the core and let it stick.
It really feels that when you're adding a different element to a weapon that it should be able to benefit from that tag though.
Objective completed. Excellent job. Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Decent reload, sure. Actually feel decently powerful even though the build's completely messed up. Doesn't even seem to matter with how good Interrogator is now with the potency change.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
That's with a ton of gold not even being spent or benefiting me currently.
Supply pod ready for insertion. The drop point is too rocky, so please clear it out.
I hate when you freeze them right as they stop, or right as they're about to finish detonating.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Shuttle launch. Supplies inbound.
Gold tips? Nope. Guilty's pretty good though.
Gonna do something epic with this.
Probably just maximize the Nishanka reload speed now. Since that's sort of the coolest and most unique weapon here and my highest level.
Feel much better now.
these are not great. I guess a bit of crit. I have plenty of take-up radius. And I still want the gold tip dream.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Oh god, the lag there for a second. I guess all the detonators chain reaction from off screen.
More are on the way.
I think I'm okay on mining speed. And there's not much left to mine anyways.
You're really pissing off
I should probably try and grab the XP where all those detonators were before I move to the next level. That'd be a lot to leave behind. I guess more medium here.
My pick. Still much better.
I'm probably going to want to reroll the shop a few times to try and find some wave cooker levels to try and finish off the second status effect for that. And I guess if there's nothing great here, I'll do that as well. Paint job, very nice.
Careful, they're going blood crazed. Work fast, miner.
Those don't really help much here. These don't really help much either.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
That has arrived. Just there before time runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
I guess I'm just taking the flat damage? Actually, that'll scale up my status effects. Whatever. Full Nishanka build.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Congratulations, miner. Completing the 4 easy steps.
2 more levels on the wave cooker, that should be doable. Damage, nah.
More options.
Reload is fine though.
We don't see these every day. What else we got?
Reload
Gotta have it.
and reload.
It's a little extra.
There we go, the build is finished now.
Favorite type of
And just hoping for gold tips here.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons.
So I've got all 4 status effects, burn freeze and burn freeze.
Make it out just fine.
bug eliminated.
Would be cool if they added a breakdown to each artifact that has like a special effect like that so you can see exactly how much it gave to you throughout the run. I don't know if you could do that for the mocap, but for the gold scanner and the clipboard of grudges, it should be doable. I have everything finished. Reload speed isn't great. I'll just maximize the Nishanka. Drop that and then save it for later in case I have to take something like the pay-to-win console, then my gold will last longer. But I just want to go for the gold-tipped bullets if it's there. Boss is getting pretty close, so I'll mine a bit more on the way back. Nothing cool. Guess we're just going nitrogenic powder here. Another fire rate for the Nishanka. Try and line up the elites behind the boss so it hits everything with the huge piercing. 621 gold, completely wasted. Unlucky. Line up all the elites again. Oh yeah, I actually do want to be a bit low for the mocap damage, now that I think about it. May as well reroll now, take a big damage. Hit me! Stop getting frozen! Hit me! But not a boss charge, that would hurt. Why am I not taking damage from those? Okay, that should be good enough. Even with very high mocap damage, the single target seems pretty bad. And I'm lining up the big shots for the Nishanka as well. They're going up here now though. And the Praetorians, it looks like. But even with the terrible single target, pretty easy run still. Quad element interrogator. Unfortunately I couldn't get the Nova, but the all bullets at the same time was still fine. Got all 4 elements there, burn and freeze there, burn and freeze there. Got the early gold scanner, but unfortunately no gold tip to go with it. Mocap was pretty good. Those two were pretty good, but that one's pretty much useless. I'm not really sure how to calculate that with the Nishanka. I tried to say that was like half and half for just the 2 elements, but with 4 elements, I think I'm not even going to try. We had about a little over 1 million for that. So even with 1 or 2 million, that's at well over 25 million dots. The electrical actually did a fair amount. That's probably over 10 million electrical dot from the Nishanka. Even though it had 4 different elements, that's not bad. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.